We are brought into this world as a blank canvas, unaware of the complex history of human interaction and the ever-changing dynamic factors of the world around us. Being born means rolling the dice on which country you're born in, who your parents are, as well as the biological and physical characteristics of your own self. The dice you roll will determine the challenges you will face growing up and shaping yourself into the person you will become. There is one big problem though. Technology and globalization have accelerated our everyday lives to the point where it is extremely easy to be led astray down paths carved by people that know more about you on how you function than yourself. Social media algorithms are crafted to keep you connected and engaged with content, news, social agendas that usually have no real-world implications on your person, but they still fight for your attention and they are designed to sell, sell, sell. Whether you're being sold products, ideas, behaviors, or people, in the end, what companies, influencers, and governments really care about is seeing that number go big. Our education systems are outdated. They're a product of a time where people weren't so interconnected and interwoven. Curriculums are teaching you facts and skills, but there is one big elephant in the room that has been systematically ignored, and it is the most important elephant in your life. It's called emotional intelligence. Definition: emotional intelligence. Noun: the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. Emotional intelligence dictates how well you're able to read the room and your comprehension level of the underlying feelings, your ability to read between the lines. It also provides you with insight on hidden agendas, and if trained right, it will help you spot manipulation tactics that are deployed to you or the people around you. Because as of right now, you live in a digital world overflowing with just as much misinformation as there is information. You're always being influenced left and right by people who want to sell you something. Whether you know it or not, being influenced is unavoidable. We can only choose where we're being influenced from. This even more heavily applies to the social game you experience throughout your life. Society consists of people with varying qualities and desires. You're always a subject to the wills of others, and you're entangled in a constant dance of wills. To prove the constant social game, we can use math and game theory to analyze our behavior and how different types of people fare in the game of society. The evolution of trust is a game or thought experiment that leverages game theory to showcase how different personas react and engage within society. You play as a character that has two choices: to cheat or to cooperate. There are situations in which it is best to cooperate, while there are other times where if you cheat, you get rewarded. So, while most of us will always consciously start by cooperating, is it optimal to always choose cooperate? In this experiment, we are presented with some interesting questions. How does trust evolve, and what happens when trust is broken? Why do people cheat? Who wins in the social game in the short term? Who wins it in the long run? The game lets you experience a story firsthand and presents you with 8 different personas that partake in the social game. In reality, there are much more, and every culture has their own variation of these personalities, but let's take those 8 as a good benchmark to start with. So, what happens when we pair those 8 personalities against each other? What happens when someone makes a mistake? You can adjust the distribution of the different personalities to simulate environments, increase or lower payouts for cheating or cooperating, how long the game is played, as well as who gets eliminated and how often players make mistakes. Now, as great as I can explain the game, the best lessons are learned through experience. I've left a link in the description for you to play it for yourself and figure out what this experience means for you. Go to the description and click on nkh.me/trust. Wherever you're born, whatever you do, there is one undeniable truth. Whatever we humans do, we do it for humans. Whether that is yourself, your family, your friends, or a greater vision for humanity and its inhabitable planet, you are here because you're a human being, and how you treat other humans is a reflection of yourself. It is your responsibility to develop a strong personality that cannot be easily manipulated or drowned in the sea of opinion. When people or systems try to cheat you, it is you and your will alone who decides the outcome, whether you're gonna let yourself be cheated or whether you're gonna take this interaction and make something out of it, whether that be a lesson or an action. Will you be sad because you're being cheated? Are you going to participate in the vicious cycle of holding grudges, or you're going to take this lesson and try to build yourself an environment where people can trust you and you can trust them? Some of the lessons you learn throughout life are painful and can leave a scar on your soul. Don't embrace innocence. Use it as a ladder that you can climb to reach new heights, step by step, slowly, without rushing, as otherwise the ladder might break and you might fall. Turn that weakness into a tool that will help you rise above the sea of mediocrity and help you become the hero of your own story. Don't let yourself be pushed in directions that you don't understand. Ignorance is a choice. If you ever feel let down, if you ever feel that the world has disappointed you, use that internal compass to show you the direction that you must be heading towards. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please leave a like, leave your comment, and see you soon.